Hey guys, really practiced that one. Marcus, virtual farmer at Casson's English Herbs with Charlotte. Just looking at the mayonnaises we've got on the market. Charlotte's going to tell us now about how this amazing process comes about.
Right, basically what we do is we have fields and fields and fields of herbs. We bring them into the distillery, where we've got a little distillery here for taking home, I suppose. You put the leaf in, you then process with steam distillation, and at the end you'll get a product a bit like this. This is actually Roman chamomile oil that we are currently processing. We have already finished the celery, the sage, the coriander and the lovage, and once we've finished the chamomile we'll go on to something like peppermint and then also back onto sage for the winter.
So just
those products,
carry on.
That we produce, the essential oil, goes into the food products that we have.
So just tell us why it isn't you don't just take the herbs straight from the field, put them in the mayonnaise and out to the lovely public.
The herb will give the mayonnaise a certain flavour, but by putting in the essential oil, you get a really intense flavour of the herb, and that's what we're all about, is the actual intensity of the flavour of the herbs in the mayonnaise.
Great. And what sort of flavour, what sort of herbs do you grow on the farm?
We grow lovage, coriander, celery, parsley, sage, peppermint, mint, chamomile, and I'm sure there's one other, angelica.
And you were telling me it's third generation herb farmer.
I am the third generation in England, but there are about 5 generations before.
Cool. And it's always been on this farm?
We've always been based in England here, yes.
Excellent. And what? So how long have you been here? How long have you been here?
I've been born and raised here, and I think they moved here when my father was 4.
Okay. And then his grandfather.
Grandpa moved over so the kids could be educated in England, but before that they were in the West Indies.
So where did you go from? Was the idea for the mayonnaise before the herbs, or the herbs came?
The herbs are very much before the mayonnaise. We've been here. I think Father's been growing the chamomile since he was about 18.
Right.
And then the peppermint and then the coriander and other things have come about since then.
And then the mayonnaises were born?
The mayonnaises were born because of Granny's garden mint.
Right.
The mint mayonnaise, this one, is because of my grandmother.
Excellent.
And we do put a bit of the essential oil in there to give it that extra punchy flavour, but amazing with hot new potatoes.
Perfect. Guys, we're just going to take a little break and we're going to come back and do some tasting. Now we're just going to try a little bit of tasting. There was just something I wanted to do just quickly before. Was just, I know you can't smell it, but it is so intense. Honestly, it's like I don't know. It's like a shot of herb. It's amazing. Right, still using the Pimhill oat biscuits as well. So we're just going to start with the basil.
Brilliant on, tomato salads. Oh, I get to taste it.
Yeah.
I have tasted this quite a lot. It is one of our sort of good sellers at the market. It depends if you like basil or not. If you don't like basil, or if you do like basil, try it, because the mayonnaise is really smooth and really silky.
That is really nice.
We use Pratt's rapeseed oil in our mayonnaises.
Okay.
Which I know you have.
Yeah, we've got some of the Pratt's flavoured rapeseed oils in there as well. No problems.
Try the coriander and pink peppercorn. This is my father's favourite, who's just arrived. He liked to have pink peppercorn sauce with steak. And we decided we'd put pink peppercorns with the coriander so he can have it on his steak. This is my father, Jim Casson, who is the farmer, who actually produces all the herbs. Marcus from the French Farmers Market.
Right, here we go. 2 generations now. So we just tried the peppercorn one. Absolutely amazing. Really lovely, strong. So you can really taste the peppercorn, actually.
Fantastic.
Try that again.
Fantastic. Burgers, sausages, steak, that's what you want. Dill and lemon, amazing with fish. Fish cakes, don't know what to have with them. Have some dill and lemon and mayonnaise, or with fish and chips, which is also quite a treat.
In fact, you can really get the smell of dill coming up there.
Yeah, and that's the essential oil we're putting.
We've got the Chapman fish cakes in the market as well, guys.
The English herb is a blend of sage, lovage, parsley and mint, and it's got the oldest variety of English perennial sage in it. Again, one that my father repropagated when in the 70s. It's now not really grown anywhere else. That's lovely on sandwiches.
So it's really got a fresh taste as well, pardon me. Guys, that's amazing. The one we haven't tasted, just the last one.
My favourite,
which
the
is
mint
the mint mayonnaise.
Boil some potatoes, strain them, new potatoes, big tablespoon or the whole jar, mix it up and serve it as a dish hot, and that is absolutely fantastic.
Guys, the one word I'm going to use is the strength of the flavour in these. I mean, that's really what comes through. So what it says on the outside of the jar is exactly what it says on the inside. and you've seen the way that they extract the power from the herbs to put in there. Guys, I recommend all these products, and we're just about to pop down to the field and have a quick look there, so we'll see you in a bit. Now we're down in a parsley field with Charlotte. Charlotte obviously has appropriate shoes on. Coming straight out of London, I'm kind of wishing that I'd maybe picked up my wellies now. 20 years farming, and you think I'd remember my wellies by now. Great, Charlotte. So tell us a little bit about the field of parsley. It's 30 acres. Field's called Headley.
It's Folly Farm. The lovely landlord over there lets us use it. We use it as a break crop for them for their wheat, but it's also great for us because the wheat cleans the field up of weeds. But we're actually standing in a field of curly parsley, known as English parsley to those of you who sort of will Google it. Flat leaf is normally known as French parsley, or it's the other way around, and I've got it completely wrong, and I'll get shot when my father sees this. But we do use the parsley in our English herb mayonnaise, and we also produce the essential oil with it, as well as the dried leaf that you see in your bottles in the lovely markets, but also at farmers' markets.
Right. So I'm always fascinated by the field's name. So how do you come up with the names for all the fields?
Well, this one is named after the farm, and we've got some that are named after, I don't know, the woodlands that sit next to the farm, or if something's been found there, or 24 acre is a 24 acre field. So the imagination doesn't run wild, I suppose.
So, and just quickly, what crop would follow this, for instance? You said wheat, and then
we might have a rotation of wheat, and then it will go back to coriander, or we'll go back to parsley. We can irrigate this field, so this is quite good because the parsley will have not one cut, not two cuts, but potentially 3 or 4 cuts in a year, which is fantastic for the quantity that we can actually produce.
And that's dependent obviously on weather and sunshine.
Weather, sunshine, if we actually need that much, or if we have a good crop to start off with, or just
and is there a time, I can get a bit lost in agriculture here, guys, so yeah, Sarah's waving at me. But yes, so maybe we're just going to move on back to my roots there. Just going to move on now quickly and ask Charlotte some random questions. So we're going to ask Charlotte to pick a number between 1 and 99.
27.
Here we go. What did you hide from your parents?
I tried to hide a horse that I bought and it didn't work, and I also tried to hide a Labrador puppy that I didn't sell, and that didn't work either.
That's probably the best answer to that one. Right, number between 1 and 99.
34.
If you had to eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Broccoli. Quite like broccoli.
Sarah's going to be laughing her head off. That was probably the last thing on my list. Right, between 1 and 99.
5.
Okay, what is your all-time favourite comedy movie?
Oh, I love movies. That's a really difficult question to ask.
All comedy movies.
All comedy movies.
There we go, that'll do.
As long as they make me laugh, I'm fine.
Between 1 and 99, last one.
99.
Have you ever driven a truck or a tank?
I drive Freddie, the pickup truck, but no, I've never driven a truck or a tank.
No problem. Guys, I'd just like to thank Charlotte, her father, for his guest appearance, and particularly for getting me out of London and onto a farm.
Try the mayonnaise.
And
They're
definitely
amazing.
forgot about the mayonnaise, guys. Here we go. Perfect. Put one in your basket next time you're shopping. Thanks.